The directorial debut from the Hangover writers John Lucas and Scott Moore, this debauchery-themed comedy film was released on March 1st, 2013, and is on pace to more than double its modest $13 million budget. Moore and Scott's influences are painfully obvious, as this entire experience plays out like a tamer, more juvenile version of the hugely successful aforementioned film. The practically unknown cast features Skylar Astin and Miles Teller as two college students who get themselves in one bizarre, disgusting, and hilariously unbelievable situation after another, all during a night of heavy drinking for Justin Chow's 21st birthday, even though that actor is 31 in real life. Sarah Wright is the moral bedrock of this picture, as her beauty and reserved affection for Austin holds his picture together between bouts of childish nonsense.
Whose idea was it to throw Jeff off the roof?
Casey. It was Casey's idea.
Wow, I was all wrong about you. Had you pegged for a real straight arrow?
Oh, no, he is. He went to space camp.
Thanks, man.
Straight arrow.
Yeah, I have a bit of a wild side.
Oh, yeah?
Sometimes, after eating, jump right into the pool. I don't even wait 20 minutes.
Renegade.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah.
Sometimes at night, I don't even wear my mouth guard.
Oh my God.
Man, I'm supposed to. That's recommended.
Occasionally flirting with serious themes like maturity and growing apart, this 93-minute picture feels uneven with its approach. 1 minute a drunk guy is attempting to eat a tampon, and the next someone is professing regret over faded friendships. Tackled with far greater poignancy in 2012's American Reunion, the scenes here only work well individually, especially if you're into gross-out humor, failing to mesh with any cohesion. Austin and Teller have a great bro relationship together, and their personas make it easy to relate to some of the sticky situations they find themselves in, even if their annoying persistence makes it impossible to have any sympathy for their antics. Obnoxiously crude and stupid, but still pretty funny, this R-rated adventure feels like a low-rent Animal House for the 21st century, with one character remarking, "We have to do as much crazy stuff as we can." Some messy editing and camera decisions are distracting, and little else in the technical realm of sound and vision is particularly decent or noteworthy. The quick pacing works well, but only because of the uninspired progression of the plot, which just stacks one thing after another, rather than truly advancing or elevating the story in any way. 1 minute the drunk duo is outrunning a gang of angry Latina sorority sisters, and the next they're dropping their unconscious friend out of a window, with no real link between any of it. Likewise, tacked on is a cheap ploy at a happy ending, and it fails to be effective. Filled with contrived and awkward life lessons from mostly immoral individuals, it's best not to examine this picture with any lasting scrutiny. One viewing is enough. 21 and over, guiltily amusing, hammy, and disjointed. Now let's see what the movie night audience had to say. Our scores for 21 and over, a double 5. Citing it as unoriginal, vulgar, and overambitious, you thought this was just alright. Brimming with bad taste, this is a raunchy, mostly deplorable experience with few redeeming elements. But when the jokes work, this can be a fun time if you're not expecting much. I would also rate it alright.